Well, good morning. I'm Brent Adams here with your Rural Strong Morning Ag Report for this Thursday, October 26th, the 299th day of 2023. Leading off the headlines this morning, American Farm Bureau Federation President Zippy Duvall welcomed the election of Representative Mike Johnson, a Louisiana Republican, to be the next Speaker of the House of Representatives. Johnson was the fourth Republican nominee for the post following the ousting of former Speaker Kevin McCarthy. Duvall says Speaker Johnson has a strong history of supporting America's farmers and ranchers, which has earned him the Friend of Farm Bureau Award multiple times. Johnson represents Louisiana's 4th congressional district, encompassing much of the state's western half, and was first elected to Congress in 2016. Johnson calls the election an honor of a lifetime while proclaiming, "We will restore trust in this body." Duvall adds America's families are relying on Speaker Johnson and Congress to focus on pressing needs, including completion of the fiscal year 2024 appropriations and passage of a farm bill. While Iowa Senators Chuck Grassley and Joni Ernst suggest Senate Farm Bill talks have collapsed. Two big clues to the state of the Senate Farm Bill talks fell into place this week. Ernst told us outside the chamber,
"I really would love to see the Democrats come back to the table and address the issues that we have within the food programs. I haven't seen a great willingness to do that yet."
Suggesting talks between Ag Chair Debbie Stabenow and top Ag Republican John Bozeman had collapsed over further GOP proposed food stamp limits. Senator Chuck Grassley says the two are still talking, but adds,
"I think it's fair to say that there's no progress made. And you may remember 2 months ago there was going to be a Democrat bill. Klobuchar said there won't be a Democrat bill. And now we're hearing some more rumors of it. If those rumors are true, then I guess I would agree with you that it's collapsed. But I can't say that at this point."
Grassley says a Democrat or partisan farm bill, quote, "won't fly," unquote, and continues to say a one-year extension of the 2018 Farm Bill is looking more likely. Grassley says it's unacceptable to not do a new farm bill given the market and weather uncertainty farmers face. And no farm bill means no improvement in price support triggers now 5 years old. Well, Senator Tammy Baldwin introduced legislation to support organic dairy farmers and help them address economic challenges like feed shortages and increased costs. The Organic Dairy Assistance, Investment, and Reporting Yields Act of 2023 will increase investments in the organic dairy industry to ensure resiliency and longevity, and works to improve data collection for organic milk production to enhance price accuracy and transparency. The Wisconsin Democrat says that in the face of recent headwinds, she's committed to delivering the support dairies need to keep their operations open for generations to come. The legislation would extend emergency assistance to organic dairy farmers facing losses and invest $25 million annually in dairy infrastructure. Additionally, the bill directs USDA to the viability of an organic safety net program, which would get aid to farmers faster when disasters hit in the future. Known as the O-Dairy Act of 2023, the bill has broad support from the organic dairy industry, including the Organic Farmers Association. Well, the USDA Wednesday issued its latest edition of the annual Household Food Security in the U.S. report with findings of the amount of food insecurity in our country. Here with the details is USDA Radio's Rod Bain.
Food insecurity in the U.S. as of 2022 is up from the previous year. Among the findings in USDA's latest edition of the Household Food Security in the U.S. report released Wednesday.
Food insecurity increased from 10.2% in 2021 to 12.8% in 2022.
USDA research economist Matthew Rabbit says that reflects the number of households that had difficulty at some point during the year providing enough food for members of the household due to lack of resources. In addition,
in 2022, 5.1% of U.S. households had very low food security, and this was statistically significantly higher than the 3.8% that was estimated in 2021 and the 3.9% estimated for 2020.
8.8% of children were food insecure at times in 2022, up from 6.2% the prior year. Rabbit adds the majority of household demographic groups report year-over-year increases in food insecurity. I'm Rod Bain reporting for the U.S. Department of Agriculture in Washington, D.C.
And finally this morning, the nation's certified organic livestock and poultry producers will soon have new and consistent production standards to follow. Here with the details is USDA Radio's Gary Crawford.
This is the most significant update in organic regulations in over 30 years.
Agriculture Secretary Tom Vilsack Wednesday announcing final regulations that will govern the conditions under which certified organic livestock and poultry are raised. Vilsack telling reporters,
it establishes minimum outdoor space requirements and ready access to outdoors for livestock and poultry. The rule carries forward indoor and outdoor living condition requirements, sufficient space for animals to move freely, bedding that is in a large area, comfortable and hygienic, specific density for poultry requirements.
When these rules take full effect, producers won't be able to market their products as certified organic unless they meet those humane care standards. And so,
this rule makes organic the gold standard for animal care.
Nate Powell-Palm is a Montana organic producer, chair of the National Organic Standards Board, and he says these new rules will boost interest in and sales of organic products for all producers. Gary Crawford for the U.S. Department of Agriculture.
Well, you can keep up with the latest from the world of agriculture by subscribing to the Tractors and Troubadours podcast from Rural Strong Media. Each week, I bring you agriculture industry newsmakers, hot-button industry issues, educational features, and the best in traditional country music. The Tractors and Troubadours podcast can be found at ruralstrongmedia.com or wherever you get your podcasts. We also invite you to join us daily on Rural Strong Radio, our 24/7 streaming radio station, found at ruralstrongmedia.com or on the Live 365 streaming radio app for your mobile device. Each day, we bring you our award-winning agriculture programming, as well as the best in traditional country music, mixed in with a little bluegrass, western swing, southern rock, and inspirational music. Again, the place to find Rural Strong Radio is ruralstrongmedia.com or the Live 365 streaming radio app. We're portable, so take us with you everywhere you go this harvest season. We'll get you through those long, challenging days this fall. Well, I'll be back again tomorrow with another Rural Strong Morning Ag Report here on Steve Shetler Media. Make it a great day, everybody.